Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life on this Friday here with Hunter and Ryan. I'm Briggs, and we're so glad you can be here with us as we end the week on a high note. I don't know about you guys, but this week, after the weird Thanksgiving week, felt really long.
It did. And we had more shoots than usual. I think we did like 4 or 5 shoots this week, so it's been busy in the Northern Light department and in our normal job department, but it's been a good week so far.
It sure has.
It's been a lot of fun, so happy that you can be here with us today. Hey, coming up on this show, we have quite the follow-up to our previous Pop-Tart chat, and since it actually has to do with football, we're pairing it up with our picks for Sunday Night Football between the Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers.
Very interesting, but before that, what is the craziest thing you would buy if you won the lottery? We'll share our top 5 choices for this week's Top 5 Friday, and they're very interesting.
Yes.
Quite the list. As we get ready for the weekend, though, let's get to some viewer comments. One from Judy on Facebook who told us, love you guys and the laughter. Enjoy your positive vibes and joy, too. It brings joy to my daily life, she said, and then she also asked us, what are your favorite outdoor winter activities?
Wow.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. Sadly, I don't have a lot, to be honest. Oh. I don't have a lot. Yeah. Warming up my car. That's an outdoor winter activity.
That's a good one.
Stepping outside of my building when I go to my car. Another favorite outdoor activity. But like being by the lake, seeing the lake steam too in the mornings, especially with a hot cup of coffee. That's probably my favorite outdoor activity.
Okay.
Sure.
I like running in the winter outside. I think it's kind of fun. It brings an added challenge, I guess you could say. I did a training group one winter when I was running Grandma's marathon, and we would run every Saturday morning at like 7 a.m. And I swear there was like always fresh snow every single Saturday.
How do you not fall every day?
I basically did, yeah. But it was fun. It brought an extra challenge, and it just gets you some fresh air at a time where you're not spending too much time outside to begin with.
And I know those winter runners, don't they like put the plastic bags around their shoes too sometimes, or their socks to like keep their feet warm?
I never did that myself, but yeah, it's good to have some waterproof shoes because it's no fun when your feet get wet and you're running and they're just cold for however far you're going. Yeah, no good at all.
Like cold and hot at the same time, just not a fun time. I would have to say we should go skiing sometime because skiing's a blast. Wait, do you know how to ski? Because
I don't. Okay. I told you that multiple times on this show.
That's not true. Is that true?
Yes,
we need to go skiing.
Play the clip.
Roll it back.
Clips I've talked about how I want to learn, but I've never done it.
Well, we're for sure going to go sometime. It's going to happen sometime soon. But that's one of my favorite things is going downhill skiing. I love cross-country skiing.
Nice.
I love snowshoeing out in the woods late at night when it's dark and you got the moon lighting up all the snow, and it's just a beautiful time. I like the colder the better. Go outside and enjoy some time outdoors. Fires outdoors in the winter.
Fires are
that is fun.
Yes.
A little s'mores action.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing better. Well, if you're looking for something to do this weekend outside, a lot of shoppers are heading down to the waterfront for this year's Winter Village at the Deck. The festive and popular holiday event is happening on Saturday and Sunday with hot beverages, local drinks, and exciting food from Northland shops and businesses. I think there's like 50 different local businesses there selling gifts, perfect in time for the holidays. There's also going to be live animals, fire pits, like Hunter was talking about, to keep warm, and some indoor open skating too. And I don't know if you guys have heard, but this is cool. They're going to be a chance to hug a holiday hen.
Really?
Yep. Little hens from locally laid are going to be there wearing little hats and scarves, and you can hug them.
I did that at the Ben Paddle's Festiversary party during the summer. They had the hens, so you pick them up. It's a weird, they're very soft, but at the same time you go like, what if this thing like flies out of my arm?
It's got talons. Who knows what it's going to do?
They're cute, but they're kind of scary.
Are they squirmy? Are they squirmish?
They're a little squirmy.
No, really. You gotta hang tight.
Yeah, it's like a football. You gotta hold it. Yeah, you gotta hold it in the pocket of your arm.
Laid an egg in your arm? That'd be kind of crazy, right? Whoa.
You might get to take it home.
I'm this egg's parent now. Is that how that works?
I think so.
Maybe. You have to ask a court. I don't know.
Lucy, will you let us know if that's how that works? Because I have to ask a court.
I don't know. Let's get to the next talker.
Sure.
Hey, if you want to feel like a kid again, I feel like we all kind of want to feel like kids again. You may want to drive over to McDonald's soon. That's because after the success they saw last year, the fast food chain is releasing new limited edition Happy Meals for adults. And they come with a toy. So those toys are a modern take on the beloved McNugget buddies from the 80s and 90s. The meals will be available at participating locations starting on my birthday, December 11th.
Whoa!
Give me a reason to get out of the studio, get out of the house.
Exactly.
Seth says, you have a birthday. I
Come
do,
on,
Seth.
Seth.
I do have a birthday.
Seth.
Why do I want every single one of those nuggets?
They seem so cool.
They're cute.
Super
That's
cool.
the cool, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I think it said there's 6 of them, so 6 of them to collect. So.
Did you say what was in, like, what was the meal in the, was it like nuggets or something like that?
Gosh, I forgot
You
what
would
it
think.
said.
Yeah, right? Something like that.
McNuggets, I think that might be a you know, like what kids usually would get. But
Better be a bigger portion than the kids' portion, because we're going to need at least a burger or 2 maybe. You know?
just a reason to buy more of the toy.
Exactly.
Hunter's about to be like Andy Reid in that State Farm commercial. Give me more of those nuggies.
Steals Patrick Mahomes' food. Oh my god.
My favorite commercial on TV, by the way.
So
is a good
funny.
Oh man, Spotify users have been spending the past few days, you've probably seen, talking about their Wrapped playlist. The music streaming service allows users to see their yearly metrics, breaking down your top artists, albums, songs, and even podcasts. Taylor Swift earned Spotify's Global Artist of 2023, no surprise there, with more than 26 billion streams since January 1st.
Whoa!
Holy cow, yeah.
That's unreal.
What was your top breaks? Was it Taylor Swift?
Oh God, it's so embarrassing. It's like a Megan Thee Stallion song. I don't even. It was random. I don't even listen to that. She's a rapper. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a good songs.
She does, but it's like not really my genre, so I was very surprised.
I feel like some of my friends too are very surprised at their list. I don't have Spotify, so they asked me, how many minutes did you listen to, Ryan? Because we've listened to 70,000 minutes on Spotify. And I said, 0. I don't have Spotify. I just use YouTube.
You go through the ads on YouTube?
I go through the ads on YouTube because guess what? You can find Northern Life full episodes on our YouTube
Check it
channel.
out at the link below.
Put it down below. Right here, yeah.
Right, the lower third.
Hey, coming up after the break, Briggs is buying a yacht, but what is Hunter buying if he had millions of dollars? We share our top 5 after the break here on Northern Life. Welcome back, everybody. It is Friday, and today's top 5 comes to us from Briggs LaSavage. I think we'd all love to have a little more money in our bank accounts, but what about a lot more of it? So today's top 5 asks, what absolutely outlandish things would you buy if you won the lottery?
Whoa.
So Briggs, let's start with your top 5.
I had so much fun with this. My biggest dream. So I grew up here. I've always wanted there to be like this big, huge outdoor water park in Duluth.
Whoa.
I want it so bad. Yeah, and then you know that one hill, that one school up on the hill that closed, the old
Ordeal or
Central High
something like
School, in the old Central.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That property, that's where I wanted to buy that property and build my big, huge water park there.
It overlooks
someone
the
beat me
whole
to
city?
buying that property. Yeah, how cool would
That would have been the
be?
Even in the
coolest thing
winter,
ever.
too.
Yes.
Why
yeah,
not?
right?
We go hard here in Minnesota, so
freezing.
I know. But you could have turned it into like an ice park of some kind in the winter. Who knows? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
There's still time.
There is still time. Maybe I could buy out whoever bought that property. If you're watching this, call me. Yeah, call me. I guess I still need to win the lottery first, though. A second on my list, I would love to open a luxury dog boarding kennel and shelter. I think that'd be so fun. Just like really nice, like comfy beds for the dogs. They like have meals delivered to them.
Harry and CJ would be living the life.
They would be, yes.
Bougie, as the kids would say.
Very,
Yes.
very. I would love to get a coffee drink from anywhere, any local coffee place, every single day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because that adds up. It really does.
Yeah, yeah.
Hire someone to do my hair and my makeup for work. I think that would be so nice.
Yeah, have a personal someone who does that all the time. That'd be
Yeah.
the coolest thing. I guess that's what
Would
that
it
would
be
be.
for you
That's-
too?
No, I would never want that. But that would be awesome, right?
That'd save a lot of time.
It would, and
Yeah.
it gets annoying. It just takes so long. And then I would love to buy a huge like yacht and just sail around on Lake Superior.
That'd be quite the life.
Would you
drive
a
it?
yacht on it?
Yeah.
No, I would hire someone to drive. Of course, obviously. Which is funny because I would never go on a cruise, but for some reason having a yacht is different
Yeah.
to me. I don't know why. But
Because you're scared to go on a cruise? Is that what it is? Like
after watching Titanic,
Oh.
I know.
Yeah. That's
most of them don't end like that, though, so
No,
that's good.
I know, but I get nervous.
That's a fair point. Fair point.
It is.
Let's get to my top 5. The first one, obviously, I love golf. I would purchase a private golf course and then live on it. So that way I could wake up, play golf, go home, play golf all day, every day. Number 2, grew up as a big Minnesota Timberwolves fan. My father is a longtime Timberwolves fan, so I'd have courtside season tickets to head out there to Target Center and just take in all those games.
You could buy the Timberwolves.
I could buy, well, some of those teams now are billions of dollars,
Well,
so it might have to be a big lottery.
Yes.
Big lottery. And then after the taxes you spend on the lottery winnings, I don't know what it's like, But, maybe someday we'll go through that problem together. And then I almost read, get a yummy coffee. That is Briggs' list. That sounds great, but I'm going to hire a laundry robot. So I'm going to give this, I'm going to give my clothes to a robot so that way they can do it for me and then put it away for me because, as everybody knows, I can't do laundry.
Isn't the washing machine and the dryer kind of a robot already, for the most part?
Yeah, but they don't put it away for you.
Yeah,
they don't fold it for you.
That's true. That's true. That'd be pretty cool.
We might not be far off from that.
Yeah, give it to the AI laundry robot. Type in a prompt and see what happens. Number 4, I would streamline the delivery of Doritos straight to my house. Whatever it takes.
Wow.
If that means there's a truck that comes by, I'll do whatever. And then number 5, I would have a Lake Superior submarine. So similar to Briggs's yacht, how cool would it be to have a submarine out on Lake Superior?
That'd be the coolest thing ever. Go explore. You could travel underneath Briggs as she's on the water.
Yeah!
That'd be a huge flex.
Yes. Can we go back to Doritos really quick?
Yeah.
Do you remember, there was one year, not too long ago, there was a helicopter that dropped a bunch of Doritos over Bayfront Park, like bags of Doritos for people. They were like launching a new flavor, maybe?
That was back when I was an intern.
You were there,
yeah.
really?
Yep, I was there with Adam Lorch.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
The best day of my life.
I bet.
Let's get to Hunter's top 5.
Oh yeah, let's take a gander here. Number 1, definitely want to buy a huge property in the woods, like, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000 acres.
Whoa.
And the whole family lives on there in different houses along the property. Maybe that's not the craziest thing in the world.
I don't know how outlandish that is, but okay, continue.
All right,
continue on.
Number 2, definitely buying the best band equipment, top-notch things, nice trailer, everything's all good to go, nice recording equipment.
Yeah.
It adds up really quick. It gets really expensive.
Well, with that big lottery fund, you could buy like some historical guitars, maybe, like someone's very precious old guitar that,
Billy Joel's first piano or something
that'd
like
be
that.
cool.
Wouldn't that be cool? Something like that. Maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea.
Awesome.
Very good idea.
Thank you.
I would buy a school bus because I've always wanted to own and
They're
drive a
not
school
that
bus.
expensive, probably.
They're like $4,000 on Facebook. You can find them used, so that's not a huge
Outlandish. Outlandish.
Number 4 is hire a personal chef. And some people do that to be healthy, but you'd be deep frying food all the time. I'd be having bloomin' onions and cheese curds and pizza
If you had a private chef, you'd ask them to make you a bloomin' onion.
If you work for Outback Steakhouse, just know Hunter will be hiring you soon.
Look out, you could be hired for me.
Those blooming onions are good.
What's
the last one? Last one? Buy a jet.
Buy a jet, but I don't like flying, so I don't know why I'd buy a jet. So I'd look at it.
Just for looks.
Exactly. You gotta look cool.
Interesting list. As usual. Much more coming up after the break.
Well, it was a tough week. It was a tough week for all of us when it comes to our football picks last week. If I remember right, I think we all picked the same thing, right?
Yeah, we did.
So the Packers took down the Lions. That was a surprise, and the Vikings failed to beat the Bears. An even bigger surprise, unfortunately. But it's a new weekend with just one game for us. It's a little bit easier, so let's see how we pick, starting with Harry.
Let's. This is even a surprise to me.
Harry spun the wheel, and Harry found out that he is rooting with the Chiefs this weekend. And guess what?
Good choice, bud.
Turns out the rest of us are as well. Even though we went against Green Bay last week, and Green Bay ended up beating the Lions, that was quite the surprise, I think, to all of us and a couple of people in the NFL world. But man, hopefully the Chiefs can take down the Packers this weekend.
If the Packers win, and it's 2 weeks in a row where all of us lose at these picks, we should have to do some kind of bad activity or something like that. 2 weeks in a row, that'd be pretty bad, right? Not winning a single thing.
Yeah.
That would be
We
bad.
would deserve it.
Yes.
We would deserve
We'll
it.
have to consult with our coworkers downstairs, see what they want to put us up to.
Yes. Yep.
Well, let's see where things stand with only a few weeks left in the NFL season. Hunter and Harry tied for the top. All right. Still not much change there, of course, because we all picked wrong last week, I suppose. But hopefully someone will set themselves apart eventually.
It's going to happen someday. You're back down below 500, and you're at 500 now.
Yes.
Thanks for reminding me, Hunter. I'm having a fun time.
Anytime.
Earlier this week, Ryan was talking about the fact that he's never heard of those unfrosted Pop-Tarts, but apparently a lot of our viewers have, and they love them. Tenley chimed in on Facebook saying unfrosted strawberry is way better than frosted strawberry. Okay. Yeah.
They're banned from the show.
Yeah.
Just easy.
Just kidding.
We love you at Tenley. And then Jody told us, next, you're going to be telling us you've never eaten them with butter. No, Jody, we haven't. I haven't. I don't know. Have you guys?
I have not.
No, I've never tried that. I've heard about it before, but I've never tried it before.
Do you just rub the top with butter or spread it? I guess you should
toast
say.
it, and then I think melt some butter, and then like pour the melted butter over it, or
Briggs is just taking the stick and rubbing it on like it's a paintbrush.
You guys don't do that?
I do sometimes.
Only every day. Well, not only did we learn for all of you who love unfrosted Pop-Tarts, we've learned there's going to be a new college football Pop-Tarts Bowl this year. And not only that, according to reports and our viewer Frank in Chicago, the winning team will have a chance to physically eat the Pop-Tarts mascot. That game will be taking place in Orlando, Florida on December 28th. So apparently this is the mascot. So he's gonna be eaten.
Oh Lord.
The winning team is gonna
That's the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Suit?
Yeah, what?
I believe someone will be in that suit. And so then like the outer part of the mascot will be like an edible Pop-Tart. And so Seth behind the camera goes, Seth, can you pull that video back up? He says, not that photo, but the next photo, it looks like Lion King.
Holding Simba up.
Oh, I gotta see.
Oh my gosh, it's coming. Wait a second. There it is.
That's
Lord.
the Pop-Tart Simba.
This must be the bowl game the Gophers qualified for.
Just
kidding.
That was rough.
Oh, I forgot what the Gophers are in. The Gophers barely made it. It's not that. Is it the Mayo
It's the
Bowl?
academic bowl, whatever that is. Something like that.
Yeah, they had good academics, so that's why they made it into the bowl.
They don't call it that.
No, the academic
Didn't they
bowl.
qualify because they got good grades? I thought that was it.
By the way, Northern Life does not condone cannibalism. So.
That's true. Pop-Tart or human. Oh man, I think we should go to break. Should we go to break? Let's go to break.
do it.
Coming up, we're taking a look ahead at what you can expect next week here on Northern Life. Always a fun time with us. We'll see you in a second.
Well, coming up on Monday, I got the chance to head over to the National Weather Service on top of the old hill to learn more about their job and see how all of that work is conducted. Very interesting stuff right there.
I bet. Then on Tuesday, you're going to have to wait and see why Hunter and I were so excited for this week's blindfold. Probably one of my favorite ones yet.
Yep, 100%.
Oh my God, my face.
Certainly a lot of fun. And we had to wait a little bit, but it all was worth it in the end. And we were so excited for you to see that. And also on Monday's show, I believe we won't have Hunter McCullough. And since we had a similar video for Briggs back on Monday when she was gone, I thought it was only right to make a sad video for Hunter to show what we're going to be like here in the studio.
You guys are going to shed actual tears on Monday. I'm excited.
Probably.
You should take pictures.
I'm going to be sitting in the work hallway looking at papers.
What's he doing?
Just holding.
He's sad.
Just looking at papers.
Yeah. We're gonna have a picture of you just sitting in the hall, be like, Hunter, come back.
Please come back.
Actually, after that Pop-Tart comment, maybe don't come back.
I'm taking 2 days off. I'm banned from the show for a couple days.
There's a reason you're not going to be here.
Exactly. Talking with the boss.
Oh, no.
Oh man, well thank you so much for joining us this week. We had a ton of fun. We can't wait to see you back here on Monday. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.